Erik Childress, Vice President of the Chicago Film Critics Association, is here with us to take a look at what's happening at the box office. Always good to have you on the show, Erik.
Thank you.
And once again, the stars were shining on the Twilight Saga.
Yes, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised that the Muppets didn't hold a little better with families. The word of mouth on this thing has been really tremendous. At least, the word of mouth that I've been hearing from people taking their families, laughing, crying, just enjoying the nostalgia of it all. So I'm really kind of surprised that Twilight still managed to sort of keep on top of the Muppets by like $5 million. Kind of a shock.
And there was some controversy about the Muppets this past week, with one person saying that perhaps they're trying to brainwash
Yeah,
kids.
Is this not the most ridiculous story of the week? I mean, they're saying that the Muppets, because there's an evil oil man as the villain in the movie, that yeah, somehow he brainwashing the kids into being anti-oil.
Ow, that hurt!
Bottom line is that the Muppets are not anti-oil, okay? The bottom line is that they're all about friendship and joy.
And I don't care what anybody says. I believe in you.
And they're anti not having their identities wiped out by someone who is just interested in money. So, choose what you want for a metaphor there. And all I can say to the guy that came up with the suggestion, go see the Muppets movie, which he probably hasn't seen it, and Gonzo's Chickens have a little message for him in there.
Let's take a look at the box office from last weekend. The Twilight Saga bringing in $16.5 million, much to your surprise. The Muppets at $11 million, Hugo at $7.5 million, Arthur Christmas and Happy Feet 2 also rounding out the big top 5 at the box office. So who wins in the week ahead? Well,
I think we got two releases coming out this week, New Year's Eve and The Sitter. New Year's Eve it's not really a sequel to Valentine's Day, which came out last year and did very well, but it's the same people who made the movie. It has a lot of the same cast members, just not in the same roles. It's a huge kind of sprawling, romantic comedy type thing that is absolutely one of the worst movies of the year, but it's not going to stop people from going to see it this weekend, probably to around $30 million.
I didn't love Valentine's Day.
You can't love Valentine's Day. It's a terrible movie.
There were some moments, but I did not love it. All right, you say that there are some potential blockbusters happening this month. It could be big. A lot of them may be crossing the $100 million mark. That's big. Let's talk about those. New Year's Eve is on your list.
That's on one of them, yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, the new one. Sherlock Holmes, Mission Impossible, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and War Horse.
Yeah, I think War Horse is going to be sort of the adult, Girl with Dragon Tattoo is R-rated too, but I think War Horse is really going to find an audience with adults, especially as the awards stuff starts heating up in late December and January, and I think it'll push it to $100 million. It's going to be a major player at the Oscars this year, and we're only about $600 million away from hitting the $10 billion mark at the box office this year, and if 6 of those movies make $100 million, well, there you go, you got $10 billion.
It's been a good year so far.
It has been. It absolutely has.
And good to have you on the show. Erik Childress, Vice President of the Chicago Film Critics Association.